morning, my fellow trucketeers. How the devil is everyone? I hope you're all well. And welcome to where I left you off in the last video. The exact same lay-by. So, we got to go deliver this load to that solar site, which I spoke to one of the other lads that went there yesterday. He was the first one to go there, so he's found it. So he's pinpointed exactly where it is for me, which is ideal. So, yeah, he says it's a bit of a bugger, but we'll be alright. We'll see how it goes anyway. Then after that, we got to go up to Skelmersdale to the metal place and collect some metal to go probably to a different solar site. So we're going to go do that, I believe. Unless things have changed, I'll call my boss after I've done the first one and see if I'm still going up there. It's always good to double check rather than just head on. And I'm going to figure out what site I'm going to, and then I know what I'm asking for when I get there. Yay! So my hay fever was really bad in the last video, so we'll see how it goes today, being as this is the following day. So I feel a little bit bleh, but we'll see how we get on. I don't feel like I need to sneeze my face off every 5 seconds. That's a good start. Oh dear. So we are literally 50 minutes from the customer, so I will see you when I'm nearly there, I guess. I'm going to take you through all the fun lanes that we got to go up to get this delivery done. I've still got my lights on in there, haven't I? Donut. There we go, that's better. So we had quite a peaceful night there anyway. It wasn't too bad. A few cars going by, but didn't really disturb me. Oh, we're now in Shrewsbury apparently. Ideal. Like River 7. River 7's a bit smaller up here than it is down south. I say down south. Right. We're see you in a bit. Headed out of, however you pronounce it. In my head, Oswestry, because it was O-S-W-E-S-T-R-Y. But I think it's called Owestry or something like that. I don't know. If you know how to pronounce it, then well done to you. You can try it, I suppose. Write it as you would say it, and then I could have half a clue. But yeah, so we're heading out of here. We're about 8 minutes from the customer, so we got a nice little drive into this one. So I think the roads get a little bit rubbish out this way, so we'll film a little bit longer than usual. Bit of a hill to climb up there. See how this gets on out this way. So far not too bad. It did take me through a bit of the town there that's pedestrianised after 10 AM, but it's only like 7:53, so it's not too bad. We started at 7 this morning, by the way, so another late-ish start. The day is 28th of June? Yeah, 28th of June. Wednesday. That's it. So I don't think I said that at the start. But if I did, you've had it twice now. So yay. Oof. Bumpy. The other guy that I rang yesterday, he said it's a bit tight sort of getting through the gateway. He had to sort of jiggle around a bit. He said he couldn't quite make it in one go, but he seems to think I will. I'm like, we'll see, we'll see. Cool, this is a hill and a half. I think the hill leading up to the farm is quite steep as well, and it's like, well, single track lane, so could be interesting. I may automatically press the button to put all the weight in the drive axle and put it in manual mode, so we don't have any issues. There's a car right behind me. Come on, pal, you got time to overtake. Actually, maybe not. Depends how quick you are. You're in a van, so probably not that quick. Oh, I'm gonna have to grab 6th. That branch is a bit low. Ugh. Not a lot I could do about that. Oh, you're gonna overtake now, right as we come into the brow of the hill. Okay. Good effort. Gonna overtake me further down where you're gonna be able to see a lot more. Never mind. Right, 6 minutes away. Right, it starts to get a bit more zigzaggy now. Truck coming the other way. So find out his way a little bit. There's plenty of room anyway. I'm gonna need both sides of the road to get round there. So hopefully no one's coming up. Trader's right on the other side of the road. Well, a bit zigzaggy around there, isn't it? Engine brake working. Oh, hello car. Squeeze past him. Oh, hi van. Yeah, I can't stop that quick. Luckily it's wide enough to actually pass vehicles here, which is nice. I was going to say don't expect to pass me in the corner because I'll be able to give them enough room to do that. I think this might be the bridge he was on about. He said there was a little stone bridge that was a pain to get around. Might not hit the sign. I think we've got it. Yeah, we're all good. Anything. Yeah, it's alright these corners and that, but it's, watch out for the locals, because the locals drive up and down here every day and probably don't see trucks that often, so they probably come flying up and down here and then they'll be greeting me one day and then, oh my god, crash. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Oh, we're nearly there. We've got to turn right in a minute, and that's where we start the uphill climb up the lane. So this could be fun. He said it was tight enough turning into this road, so we'll see what happens. He said he had the back end of the road opposite, and then sort of, I think that's what he said. We'll see what happens. We'll have a look. Put the window down a bit. So that way I can have a look if I need to. Oh yeah, she is a bit tight. So be able to do it in one go. What's that sign? No, I'm gonna hit the signpost. It's not gonna work, is it? So what did he do? He said he backed down in there, did he? It's gonna be a bit of a reverse, that. Like a good old blindside first thing in the morning. I say first thing. It's like nearly 8 o'clock. It's like middle of the day. Treat. We're in that road there. That signpost weren't there, would have made it. Yep, literally that signpost there. If that wasn't there, I could have got around that, I reckon. Coming out should be alright. Alright. Oof. Yay, low trees, great. They should think about that when they do these sites. They'll be like, oh look, that tree is like above this height, or below this height. Let's trim it down a little bit. But no. We don't care about trucks getting damaged. Look at this one. Oh. More worried about my air horns than anything. Go for 5th, hopefully that's all we need. Quite heavy. Ugh, bloody trees. Oh, we've got to turn right in a second. Site, that's fine. That's a hell of a dip, that. Thought my cat caught me landing legs for that. Alright, see if we can get in here alright. That wall. Just cut in a bit and then make a straight line out that way. Make sure my headboard don't clip it. Take off that way over. Make sure my tail swing misses the wall. Nervous about the tail swing. Let me have a look. That's how close we are on that. Oh, careful on the cattle grid. Oh, we should be golden on that. Yeah. Okay, no worries. I could even turn a bit tighter if I want to. See, it's always worth getting at, having a look. So I'm going to go right into that tree, so I want to back up a little bit. Try and straighten it out a bit. Yep, we're in. Oh, just about. That's tight. Don't know how I'm supposed to get out of there. Reverse out, maybe? Looks like a tightish turn, isn't it? Too bad. Straight line this one once I get through. Right, let's stop here and see if there's anyone here yet. I'll see you in a minute. Alright, we are done. We're unloaded. We now just got to try and get out of here, which will be fun. There we go. Got a bit of angle on the dangle now. Back up on these mats they got here, and then I'll be able to swing out through this gateway. Not a problem. Is there a car coming up? Oh, yeah. Alright, cheers. There we go. Now we've got to try and get out through this gateway. Right, there we go. Right, as far as I'm aware, I'm heading up to Skelmersdale, but I will give the boss a ring when I actually get some signal, because there's no signal around here. My camera seems to be recording okay. I had a funny 2 minutes. So it'll cut itself off and then come back on again. Hopefully we can get out this gateway easy, and we did coming in, but we'll see what happens there. Which way are you sending me sat nav before we get out on the main road? You're sending me up through there. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Let's get right up on the dirt here a minute. Make her as wide as possible. Get close to this post. Watch the headboard's the main thing. Oh, this is going to be tight. No way. Just gonna take some manoeuvring, I think. You have to take inches and inches at a time. Headboard. Yeah, this wall's a bugger. So we're going to do, try and chip away a bit more each time. End up reversing into the tree, I think, eventually. Just trying to get the trailer straighter to then miss that bit of wall. We will get it. Nearly there. Nearly there. Not quite. Got the first wheel to the wall. Nearly there. I'll show you how tight this is. That's what we're working with at the moment. I might be able to get around that actually from there. Give her a shot. I'll go back a little bit more. And just take a touch more. You can see we're getting pretty close to everything. But we should be out now. Should be it. Yep, we're out. Right, let's get my seatbelt on. Let's head on out of it. Oh, that was a tight one. Took me nearly 6 minutes to get through that gateway. Up on the grass, but I don't care about that. Right, so let's head on up north. I will see you a bit later. Hopefully nothing as tight as that again. Well, not for the rest of the day anyway. That'll do me. Alright, just coming off of the M58 now into Skelmersdale to collect some more metal bits, because we like to deliver metal bits. So we're about 4 minutes away, you know, your usual customer. One we normally go to. There we go, no one coming, let's go. Broken down truck there, sort of in the way of me being able to see up the road properly, but didn't see anything coming when I could see behind them. You never know, cars quickly whip out from places, don't they? So by the time my view's gone from behind him to in front of him, someone might have been able to quickly nip out, but nope, we're all good. I don't know what site I'm going to yet, so we'll figure that out once I've collected this stuff, I guess. Oh wow, that cone is in a very awkward position, so I will nick a bit of that road to get around it, because otherwise my trailer's going to go up on the curb. That's not really ideal being there. Yeah, I would have totally gone up on the curb if I didn't do that. And go, go, go. Yeah, I know, engine brake's still on. Hopefully it's some nice, really long sections, so I'd have to put a million straps over everything. So obviously if I have like, I don't know, really long sections, they're not overly heavy, you can probably get away with about 3 or 4 straps over it all. Whereas if you have short sections, if they're really short, then yeah, you can do a strap each, but like sometimes you have enough to get like 5 sections on, you need twice the amount of straps. Alright. Not as bad as I was yesterday in my hay fever. I'm a little bit sniffy though. I think it's just the aftermath of yesterday, but I'm not sneezing my face off every 5 seconds. So that's nice. I'm not constantly sort of in that teetering edge of needing a sneeze. Alright. Past one of our other drivers going down the M6, so I assume he's just been here and collected a load, so I'm probably going to where he's going. Hello, collecting a load for Solarport. Thank you. There we go. Question is anyone else in here? And do we go down and blindside into the spot? Side in there. Should be right. And I'll go speak to someone and figure out what we're doing. Starting to rain, I think. Ah, nearly perfectly in the space, just got to straighten up a bit. Oh, last spin. Alright, I'll do. Let's get loaded up, I'll see you in a bit. We'll take that as a win. There we go. 12 packs, not too bad. All going to Bridgewater, so we'll head off down there. Alright, we are now loaded with our, I don't know how long now, just wait a second. Yeah, just under 8 metre long sections. So, yeah. Yeah, so we got 12 packs of 8 metre long sections on. So we're going to go get these off today. Apparently they unload up until 5:30. I've got an hour and 56 driving available still, so I should be able to get all... Well, I need a half-hour break. Annoyingly, I could have taken one here, but I didn't. So I could have quite happily just sat there for half hour while they loaded me and then just carried on until they finished and then strapped up. So I've shot myself in the foot a bit. I could have saved myself a good 20 minutes probably. But never mind. But we will still get there today, because even with a half-hour break I should be there about 4:30. So yeah, it's nice. We got 5 long sections. 5? 8 metre long sections, and we got 12 of them. So 5 straps, it's enough to hold it all on. Don't need any more than that really. So yeah, ideal. Not too much to muck around with. Obviously it takes up more than half the bed, so it's not like they can stick on even more behind it. I mean, they could have got some shorter sections and stuck on behind, but I don't know if they're doing shorter sections here. Because the stuff I took to them the other day is what I collected out of Yeovil. So maybe Yeovil are doing the smaller sections and this place is doing the larger ones, but here's what it is. So we're going to head on up back onto the M58, was it? Back onto the M6, all the way down there, back onto the M5, come off at the top end of Bridgewater. Go after this cut, and there we go. Not too heavy. Right, I'll see you in a bit. Situation is, we've got
on the M5, just below Bristol. So we're, what, between 19 and 20, I think? Junctions 19 and 20? Something like that. Yeah, there's about 50 minutes of traffic due to an accident. Someone's obviously run out of talent, which is now going to put a massive... wow, it's going to make getting to the site a bit tight now. I mean, I've been told they tip until 5:30, but we really need to get this off today because the boats I collected in the last video, I've actually got to take them up to Holyhead. So I need to get this off, ideally, get to the yard, collect those boats and start making my way back up. Yeah. So I was going to cut through Portishead and go down, come out near Clevedon, is it? Something like that. And then try and come out that way, but traffic started to really build up there as well, so I missed my chance for that one. So, yeah, not a lot I can do about it. Got to sit tight on the M5 for 50 minutes apparently. That's 50. For some reason it just seems to be accident after accident after accident at the moment. It's getting ridiculous. What is it, poor maintenance to cars, or people just not paying attention to what they're doing? So the thing is, I know people use their phones now while driving, which is bad enough, but I think a lot of these cars have the touch screens in them. I think that's a lot to blame, because a touch screen isn't tactile. Like, if I've got buttons, you can feel the buttons. You don't have to take your eyes off the road. But if a touch screen, like in the Teslas and that, bloody great screen like this, and you've got to press play and it's in the middle of the screen, you got to take your eyes off the road to see how to press it, don't you? I'm sure it's got controls on the steering wheel and whatever, but what happened to actual buttons? Why do we have to have touchscreens in cars? Touchscreens seems very counterproductive to driving, so that's my bit on that. I think it's a silly thing doing that, but all the companies seem to be doing it. I'll just do touchscreens, you don't have to worry about buttons then. But buttons are easy when you have to look at the road. Right, I'll see you a bit later. Right, so we are on the A39, sort of the other side of the M5 from Bridgewater. So, sort of north endish. Puritan Hill, or whatever it's called. Yeah, that's roughly where we are. So where we're going, the field we're going is actually the opposite side of the M5 to where the big Morrison's RDC is. So yes, that's where we'll be. You can actually see the Morrisons from the field. Now that traffic actually didn't turn out to be as bad as quoted. I think it was actually a vehicle fire in the end, so poor maintenance, obviously. Could have been something freak that happened, but I'm going to put down the poor maintenance. So obviously it's closed. The M5 was closed down to one lane near just after junction 20. I think it was 20. Yeah, 19, 20. Yeah. So it was closed down to one lane, but obviously in the time I was sat in the traffic, they reopened one of the lanes, so it's actually up to 2 lanes again now. So I actually started moving a bit quicker. So I've actually gained 20 minutes. I say gained 20 minutes. I didn't gain 20 minutes from my original time, but I was quoted to get here at 5:30, and now I'm due there at like 5:11, so, or 5:15 technically. So I've made a bit of time back, so I'm not as late as I thought I was going to be. So the chances of getting unloaded are now much greater, which is nice. Apart from the fact I'm sat at these traffic lights now forever. Finally. Looks like some of the pilings on the back have sort of, the bottom pack sort of moved over slightly, but looks like it's still held down tight enough. This stuff's horrible to move. They oil it so it doesn't rust or go funny, and it just slips and slides. Horrible stuff to move. But I mean, nothing's fallen off, so that's the main thing. Yeah, it's like one of the. It's just shifted over on some of the bits on top. I'll see if we can get the camera on it in a bit. Yeah, I've said before, this stuff's horrible to move, and it is. No matter how hard you ratchet it down, it will eventually move to an extent. Well, I should put about 50 straps on it, and then bend the hell out of it. I went to this site on Friday, so I know exactly where it is. And for a solar site, it's actually the best one I've actually been to. There's loads of room to get in and out of, which is lovely. Now, our driver Jason was ahead of us on the way down, and because of that traffic, he actually had to stop in Sedgemoor Services on the way down, but he should still be here. But I think he would have not long got here, so he'll still be being unloaded when I get in, I think. Oh, come on, there we go. Nah, don't look too bad. Just one of the packs in the middle, well, I say one of the packs, one of the pieces in the middle has just sort of moved out a little bit, so it's not that bad. Right, now we've got to come down and dodge all the cars that are parked up. Good look. There are probably people protesting about a solar site being put up. Oh, we don't want renewable energy, we want to ban fossils still. There's a little bit bumpy getting in, but it's not too bad. Oh, bunny. Out of the way, bunny. Jump in the hedge. Don't go under the wheels. I think he's out of the way. Even out, we'll be having bunny pancakes for dinner. Complete with grit. Gravel. Maybe that's the association of rabbits with Easter. Oh no, because that's pancake day, isn't it? That's not Easter. I don't know. It's around the same sort of time, roughly, isn't it? It's the first quarter of the year. Same thing, pretty much. Creating a lot of dust coming along here. So my truck was clean. It's really so dusty now. I was thinking about chucking a bit of polish on the tanks, but I don't know if I'll bother now. Well, it's going to be all dusty, so just scratch it to pieces. Anyway, in case you can't remember when this one comes out. I think this one's going to come out sometime in July, maybe even August. Yeah, Truckfest Shepton Mallet on the 2nd and 3rd of September. I will be there in this, hopefully, as long as there's no issues, touch wood. But yeah. So I'll be there with my truck. So if you see me, come and say hi. I've ordered some new stickers, I've ordered a new flag. So we're going to be all fancy. And even though I'll have the stickers, I'll probably forget to hand them out because I'm useless. There's another truck down there as well. It's not our truck. Unless our truck's been and gone. Unless he's in the queue waiting. Oof. further down there, waiting to be unloaded. Let's go pull up behind them for a laugh. Oh, there's the lady there. She's the site manager or something, or she deals with the traffic control of vehicles coming and going. So. Nope, I'm gonna go down and pull up behind my man. I'm sure he'll be right with that. Cool, he's got a full load to come off as well. I'll wait here for a minute. Right, we made it. I'll see you in a bit. I mean, even if they say they're not going to unload me tonight and let me stay here for the night, that'd be ideal, but ideally I want to get back to the yard, get the other trailer with a boat on, start making my way north. Not that I'm going to get that far, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Right, I'll see you in a bit. So here we are, safety first. So been told that I might not be unloaded tonight. So that blue truck turned up, also I say blue truck, white truck and blue trailer. He's turned up, unexpected. But he was the first one here. Jason turned up much just after. They did have two telehandlers, but one of them's now gone, which is obviously not helpful. So they're using a excavator with a pallet grab thing, not a grab, just a pallet fork thing on it. So how that's going to work for getting all the packs off a curtain side, I don't know, because it's going to be too high. It'll probably work for getting them off my flatbed. And yeah, I've been told that they potentially might not unload me, so if that's the case, I'll be spending the night in the field, won't I, until they unload me tomorrow. I'll just be like, well, I'll stay here. If they tell me I can't stay, I'll be like, well, I ain't going nowhere. I'm literally going to sit here until I'm unloaded. That's it. So, we'll see how we get on. Anyway, there's Morrison's over there, look, big green building. So that's a rough idea where I am. So that's the M5. Right, I'm going to go for a pee. Hopefully get unloaded. I'll let you know in a bit. Alright. We are unloaded. Mate in the excavator finished unloading Jace. Jason only had the same as what I had, but sniffed my drop hacksaw up before we all spin like crazy. He only had the same as what I had, which was 6 packs of 8 metre bits, so yeah. So it didn't take long to unload him, and hasn't taken long to unload me either. So just going to spin around it and we'll get a head on out. So yeah, luckily, yeah, we have been unloaded, which is ideal. Put it in manual mode before we change gear and start wheel spinning. It has just started sprinkling with a bit of rain here, but I don't think we're going to have too much issue. The ground's nice and hard at the moment, so I'm not really too worried about it. Yeah. So yeah, it's not been unloaded with an excavator. No, lies, I have been unloaded with an excavator before. Done a load of metal work somewhere near Axminster, and it's to a construction place, and they just like, yep, just offed it with the put a chain on the excavator and unloaded it. So now we're heading back to the yard to go collect the boat that we collected in the last video on that same trailer. I presume it's on the same trailer because my boss said he wasn't going to move it. And then wait for this van to come in, and then start going north with that. So I'm going to head back to the yard. I will need to get some fuel, but I might fuel up when I come back up this way. How much time have I got left driving? I've got nearly 3 hours and plenty of working time as well. It's like 10 to 6 and I can work till 10 o'clock tonight. So I don't really want to work that late because I'll probably struggle to find somewhere to stop, but yeah, we'll see what happens. Let's wait for this van to crawl in here. Yeah, so yeah, I'm going to head back to the yard. I'm going to head on as far north as I can once I've loaded. How long is it back to the yard actually? You're going to stop there, are you? Cheers, buddy. Security guy. Your back door's open, mate. I hope your dog ain't escaped. I know, the dogs are kept in cages in the van. They're not daft. hour and 25 from the yard, so an hour and 25 back out here. I'm not going to get back to the yard. I'm going to need a 30-minute break. That's a pain. That is a pain. So yeah, so I'm going to get back to the yard about nearly 8 o'clock. Oh, today's been a bit of a shambles, I think. That's alright, it's not too bad. It is what it is. But then that's what happens when you start late. It just, nothing sort of, I don't know, everything just doesn't seem right when you're starting late. Because you get to this, normally I get to about 6 o'clock and I'm thinking of trying to stop for the night. Or obviously 6 o'clock now is only 11 hours, so you know I've still got several hours I can work. This ain't right. Anyway, I'm going to stop rambling. I will see you when I'm back at the yard after a half-hour break. Yeah. Right, so we managed to race back here. I say race back, race as much as you can in the trunk, I guess. No, we had an empty flatbed, so we didn't get slowed down on the hills too much, so I actually managed to make up enough time to get back here before my break. I had about 5 minutes spare, so I managed to sort of drop off the flat, hitch up to this, and then sit there and have my half-hour break, which is now done, so it's cleared my driving time. So now I have an hour and a half I can use to get up the road. I don't know if I'll go for a full hour and a half, but we'll see. Alright, this road actually shuts in half an hour, so I do have to leave now. Otherwise won't be able to move until 6 o'clock in the morning when it reopens again. So we gotta go now, just to save some time. So even if I get as far as the big lay-by that's just the other side of Chard, and stop there for the night, that'll make a bit of headway, and then I can get cracking straight on in the morning. And we've got to go up the Holyhead Port, wherever that is. I can't remember where it is. I'm sure I've been there before, but I just can't remember which one it is or where it is. Ellesmere is near where I was earlier today. I'm trying to think where Holyhead is. Off the top of my head, I can't think where it is, but yeah. Anyway, we're going to go deliver this boat tomorrow. That's the main thing, but yeah, not in this video. Shall I film tomorrow and then put it out Monday? Do you want to see me deliver this boat? Doesn't matter if you leave a comment, because I'm not going to see the comments in this video for another few weeks anyway, so it'll be a surprise in the video next week whether I actually film tomorrow or not, so there you go. But leave a comment, do you want to see me deliver this boat or not? I mean, it's not going to make any difference, because it doesn't, I won't see a comment before tomorrow. Right, let's crack on up this hill. Right, I'll see you in a bit when I find somewhere to stop for the night. Right, we are up near Bridgewater Services, that's over there, but there's Junction 24 lorry park down there, so I'm going to pull in here. I've not actually spent the night in here, but I'm going to give it a go, because why not? Well, it looks pretty packed, but we'll see if we can get in. Yeah, did try and stop on a lay-by on the 358, but there was 2 trucks in this lay-by that, because of the fact that they just parked in the middle, there's more than enough room for another truck to fit in if they weren't parked how they were parked. If one had pulled forward a bit, well, they both pulled back a bit. Could have easily got another truck in there, but no. So yeah. So couldn't stop in there. So that was a bit annoying. So I figure I'll have a go in here. See what we got. Oh, I can still turn left. Ideal. Got a green arrow. Nice. So we're going to go down here and see if we can get space in here. If not, then I might have to try Bridgewater Services, and if not, I'll have to try Sedgemoor. If not, then I'm out of ideas and probably going to be over my time. Don't even know where I've got to pay in here, so... There's the entrance to it, I don't know. That's Muller, don't want to go in there. Don't have nothing for them. I'm sure they don't want a boat. Right. In here, I'll take it. Wish me luck. A little bit of space, maybe. It looks pretty damn packed in there. There's a bit of room there. If I blindside it in, or spin around and go in there. People have parked a bit of rubbish in there, I must admit. There's potentially a bit of space around there. Let's see if we can get around here. Clip the curb. No, we're right. Looks a bit packed in here, so I don't know. There's a space there. I'll just go. Oh, there's a few spaces here. Put them on the knees. There are fridges here, but I'm not too worried about that. I'm probably going the wrong way around here, but I don't care. It can be on a bit of a slope here as well, which is going to make sleeping a bit weird. But yeah, there's space, so we're all good. We will definitely stop in here for the night. I'm sure there's people going to enjoy me cooking my food. So I think I'm going to pull in here between these two curtains and go down there, because it's not quite as much of a slope down here, is it? Pull up in the middle there. There's a fridge truck there, so I'm hoping he's not going to be running all night. How are we? I think we'll do there, won't we? I think that'll do. We'll be able to get out in the morning as long as no one moves. Alright, let me put my air up so we have a chance of a bit of level ground to sleep on. Gonna be on a bit of a slope, but we'll manage with it. Right, that's that. So yeah, that's that video done. So we're going to sleep on a bit of a slope tonight, so it's going to be probably uncomfortable, but we'll manage. So I'm going to go in and pay and then do my dinner, hopefully not annoying anyone while I cook it for about 10 minutes. Yeah. Well, they got food here, so I don't know if I should buy something in there. What should we got left? Oh no, I got yeah. I might just get some food here, we'll see what they offer and how much it is. Right. That's the end of this video. So I hope you enjoyed it. So if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If not, thumbs down. It's entirely up to you. Also, subscribe to my channel if you're not subscribed. It doesn't cost nothing. Also, share my video with someone you think might like it, and leave a comment. And then, yeah, watch my next video Monday, 6 PM. So take it easy. Look after yourselves. Drive safely. Thanks for trucking around with Jono, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.